Hey guys, what's going on today? Welcome back to another episode of the Outdoor Digest. I'm your host, Gavin Giroux, and if you haven't guessed it by now, we're ice fishing. February 23rd here in upstate New York. Ice fishing season's kind of winding down, not quite, but it's starting to get warm again, but I've fished up until late March, so keep your fingers crossed. But regardless, at a place I've been to before, Suspended Crappies is the name of the game today. I'm going to dive in a little bit deeper on what I'm using. A lot of these videos I'm posting, I'm not really explaining what I'm using, so I'm going to dive into a little bit deeper about what I'm using, why I'm using it. I'm kind of excited for today because we have a front moving through. It's 30 degrees right now, and it's been snowing all day yesterday and all day today, and it's supposed to actually warm up to 36 tonight, and it's supposed to be up to 43 tomorrow. So we got a weather system moving through. I think that change in barometric pressures triggering a bite. My buddy was out on a different lake last night, and he smashed 14 crappies. Biggest one was 12 3/4. So I think that change in pressure is kind of triggering a little feeding frenzy. So I'm hoping that carries over onto this lake as well, but snowing pretty heavy, supposed to lighten up as the day goes on, but I'm going to be out there. I brought my shanty. I don't think I'm going to use it because, like I said, it is pretty warm right now. It's supposed to get warmer, so I think I'm going to hole hop and hope that the snow lightens up a little bit. Stick with me. Should be fun. Thanks, guys. There we go. Hooked up. Feels kind of small, maybe. Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. First crappie. He's 9 all day. He's going in the bucket. Sweet. There we go. Let's see what this is. Feels a little more weighty. Could be wrong. Yep. Another one. Number 2. Look at how that bait is just pinned at the top of his mouth. That's another beautiful eater crappie. He was charged up, no hesitation for him. Got a fish, 2 fish coming down to me. I'm just gonna hang. He's still going down. Might give him a little bit. There we go, he ate. This one might be a crappie based on the way it ate. Yeah, might be figured. Yep, good one. Real good one. Phone camera's not on, but look at that. But he's 10 and a half probably. I honestly don't even know how I've been catching fish without my yellow scarf on. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is like who I am. I'm gonna catch a state record crappie now. So I just want to go ahead and show you guys what I'm using real quick. You saw my tungsten jig that I was using, a little glitter, but this is the bait that I'm using. Just a little, I don't even know what they're called. They just double catch fishing, supplying your adventure. Glow active with natural light for effect. Yeah, that's it. They were like 75 cents on Amazon. I bought a few different colors of them, but this is the blue one I've been using. And the reason I chose that one specifically is because these fish are suspended, so I have reason to believe they're feeding on bait fish, maybe small little bait fish. So that's kind of what I'm trying to mimic loosely. I mean, you saw earlier it was kind of at a 45. You know, if I was going a real true minnow mimic, I would go something a little more horizontal, but just the color pattern and, you know, about the size, that's what I'm looking for. And these fish are super charged up. I mean, I've had some come up and take a look and not eat. I've had others that light lipped it and I couldn't hook, but I've got 4 so far, and I actually got one coming up right now, so I'm gonna grab my pole. There we go. Hooked up again. Light bite. Light bite. Yeah. There's a school of them down there, so I'm gonna get back down there, but yeah, nice one, really. Switched holes, was marking as soon as I put the deucer in. He's coming up right now. There we go, he ate. Feels decent. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at this guy. Wow. Yup. That's a beauty. Didn't even hesitate, just came right up and crushed it. All right, so what just happened is I had a big mark at like 8 or 9 feet. Like, it was a big mark, and initially I thought, you know, I was thinking like 15-inch crappie, but what I think it was a bass or a pickerel. And I haven't marked one in like 4 or 5 minutes since then, so I'm kind of thinking it was a predatory fish. That being said, you kind of got to be conscious of that kind of stuff. Like, if you mark a big mark like that, you're not sure what it was because it didn't bite, and then you don't mark anything, you might want to consider heading out, because, you know, right now, not that I'm not having fun, but I'm wasting time in this hole because all the fish are out of this area because there's a predator fish moving through. So just something to keep in mind when you're out there hole hopping. There we go. Had a bit of a lull, guys. Didn't really mark much, and then this, whoa. I saw those stripes. Did you guys? Wow. Perchy. Suspended too. He'll eat. Oh, he's back. 6 feet. He might crush it again. He might have pulled my skirt down because he's staying way below it. Oh, he ate it again? You've got to be kidding me. I've got some lower in the water column, so I'm going to go down to them for a second. There we go. I think I know what that is. Yup. Little lull. Went almost an hour without catching a fish. Well, that perch, but a crappie. So that's my target today. But there he is, 9-incher. So I'm gonna go hop around and try to find some fish. I don't even think I'm gonna fish until I mark one. Yep. There's a fish. Yeah, he's coming back. There we go. Hopefully that's the right species. Yep. I got my thing wrapped in my transducer before I even dropped down. Didn't know it. So I'm gonna steal Darren's thunder a little bit. Darren, you're gonna be in my video. I think it was this guy he just threw in there, yup. He came over because his car battery's dead and he needs a jump, but he brought his fishing pole back out to fish with me for a sec. And I've seen Darren out on this lake before. He's a good buddy of mine. We graduated together, but yeah, he came out here just to fish pole because he walked through a bunch of slush to get out here, and he said might as well make it worth it, and he did. What was that bluegill, Darren? 10 inches or what was that crappie? 10 inches or so? There we go. This feels like a nicer fish. Decent head shakes. Yeah. Real nice crappie. He's probably 10 and a half maybe. He's not quite 11, but he'll eat. I just walked by Darren's hole to you know, do my wow.
Look at that slab, daddy.
Wow. That's a big one. And I just put the finder to just see where it was in the water column. I was like, Darren, you got a fish on you, buddy. And he freaking hooked up on that guy. There you go.
I'm talking about. That's what we're out here for.
Yeah. He's every bit of what? 11?
12, 13.
You think so?
Yeah,
yeah, you're right.
I got a 9-inch paw, man. That's 2 or 3 inches past that.
There you go, buddy. Congrats.
Snowbank. That's a big fishy.
You got more down there too.
Gonna get him.
Yeah, I'll hang here for a second. So here's what we're doing. It's Darren dropping down to him, and there's one good mark, and then there's a few below it. But he's gonna stay a little high on him. That guy's, he's already kind of starting to creep up to you a little bit. Yeah, it's about to happen, maybe. Yeah. Got another one. Feel decent?
Yeah, it feels alright.
Yup. He might be a little shy of 9. I don't have anything to tape him with.
I got a 9-inch paw from pinky to thumb. He's like 9 1/4.
Yup, there you go. It's good enough for me. He's a 9-inch fish. So I've got like 3 or 4 fish on screen over here. Let's see if I can't drop down on them and pull 1 or 2 of them up. There we go. Hooked up. So what I did there is I just dropped right down into the school because they weren't coming up. And, ooh, there he is. There you go. So I'm marking fish here. I've been playing with them for like 4 or 5 minutes and I haven't got a bite. I just caught that. I just caught a little bluegill. Not saying they're all bluegills, not saying some of them aren't crappies, but either way, they're not active fish. I'm moving on. I also want to point out that I just switched over from the soft plastics to some meat chunks. These are just some mousies. I like that tail on the end. Same tungsten jig, but switched up some meat. There we go. Hooked up again. Yup. His mood changed real quick. He's blowing me for like 5 minutes and he finally ate. He's a 9er for sure. He'll eat. So I think that's gonna wrap it up for me, guys. I'm starting to lose camera light. I think I ended with like 15 or 16. I had a great time, which is, you know, first on my to-do list, but hope this video helped you guys out targeting specific crappies. I know I didn't use a whole bunch of different baits and whatnot because the first one I tied on was working pretty decent, so that doesn't always happen. Usually got to do a little more, but I appreciate you guys. As always, like, subscribe, comment, share. Sharing is important to get my name out there, so if you guys could help me out, that'd be greatly appreciated. But until next time, guys, you know the deal. Over and out.